want to learn editing skills but not sure where to start. Have a channel, put up a few videos, but mostly just straight through, no edit wonders. There are a lot of free programs out there you can use to get started on editing, and we're going to show you how. We're going to take in some files and edit them into a finished product through this series of videos. Go ahead and join us. We're going to show you how.
And I feel like New York City. Get me to the fun.
Welcome to part 4 of basic editing. In the first 3 parts, we created this small music spoof video, which we now have in our application. And we're going to talk about how we turn it from our application into a standalone video. Brought in 2 different tracks that we want the video and the audio from each track. The video from this track and the audio from this track. Separated the parts we wanted, got rid of the rest, rearranged them so that our cows are singing the way we want. To learn to do that, go ahead and watch the first 3 parts of this series, take you up to the part where we're at. We're going to learn about taking this out of the format that is available in this program and making it a standalone video. I am using Sony Vegas Pro version 13. Here I'm going to hit the file button. When you save it, it saves in a VEG format, which can be used by Sony Vegas Pro. You can also export it if you're using Pro Tools, Premiere, Final Cut, and other ones that take these types of files, so they can be opened in those. But in order for video to be able to upload to YouTube, it needs to be in a format that YouTube can see. So we're going to render it, and that's this button here. Rendering depends a lot on the project video properties. We can find that right here at this button. Click on that. It's going to show us that I'm currently in 480. I'm in 480 because I've been working on a laptop that's slower and it can't process very fast. It takes a while for it to upload and do its rendering, so I've been keeping it small. Also, my input files are not very high quality, and it's best to keep the project properties low if your quality of your video is low. Another thing about taking 480 is not only is it easy to process in your computer, it takes less time to upload, and it's also more useful to the user because it takes less time to download to mobile devices and will use less bandwidth and data. But you can see here you can have all kinds of choices. From 240 is the height of the video. In 640 by 480, it's called 480. They are available in a 360 format and all the way up to 720, 1080, and even 4K. You can start all your projects with these settings by clicking this button here. I'm going to apply that and say OK. When you come over to render it, you're given a selection of choices over here, and the rendering has to match what the video project properties were. When I was starting out, I didn't know what I was set in, and I think I was set in 1080, and I was trying to render them into 480, and it just wasn't working. YouTube will not accept a final result if the render and the project settings are not the same. YouTube server will refuse that. I spent about a week trying to figure that out. You can see you have all kinds of choices here. Here's some choices for Sony. But if you go ahead and click here with the equal sign, you will see the ones, the list is pared down, only the ones that fit your format. I actually have one that I use that is favorited, so I only see that one. So we're going to go ahead and hit render. I did this once before. I forgot to record. So we're just going to go ahead and overwrite the file so you can see how long it takes to render. It takes approximately, on this setup, it takes approximately 2 minutes per minute of file to render. And you can watch it move along through the files, through the individual frames of the video here as it's rendering the file. As I said, in this setup, it takes about 2 minutes per minute of video to render. When I'm on my laptop, it takes approximately 5 minutes for a 1 minute video to render. And as the length of video goes up, the render time goes up drastically. A 20-minute video on my poor little laptop takes 3 hours to render. We are about halfway done here. I'm sure you can see a lot of different ways to put this video together yourself. If you want to go ahead and try that at home, that'd be great. If you have a channel, go ahead and post it to your channel. Put a tag on it, say, or title it, "Working Along with Get to the Farm." And let me know and I'll come by and take a look at it. Alright, there it's rendered. So we'll go ahead and watch the file.
Because you know I'm all about debits,
We didn't go to any great effort to make the lips match. We just used with what we had. It gives the general idea.
Yeah, it's pretty clear. I ain't no and move along.
So that's it for the first basic editing video series. I hope you enjoyed working along with me in this short 4-part basic editing. I'm going to work on another set. It'll take us up a little further. Probably be about a week or so before we do on that. So you can go ahead and practice a little on these set that we've got here. Try it in different ways. Save it regularly, save it under a different name, and you can sort through and decide which is your best. If there's interest, I can go ahead and reproduce this again in 1080p. So I am working on a system that does allow that now. People were saying they were having trouble seeing the tabs and what I was touching on. If you have any other questions, let me know, or anything that you'd like to know about how to do, and I'd be sure and happy to see if we can't figure it out for you. If you found this video useful, please like, comment, and share. And if you're not already, go ahead and hit that big red button to follow us.
And I feel like New York City. Get me to the farm.